I'm a bit late, but I'm here. Better late than never, right? Yeah. Yes. Yes. Para pam. Para param, para pam. Para pam, para pam. Para pam, pam pam. Para pa 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 pa. Para pa pa pa. Para pam. Para pam. Para pa para. Para. Pam 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 pom 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 pom. Hello everyone. Hello. Good evening, good afternoon everyone. I'm a bit late today, but yes, it happens sometimes. Even if I'm trying to streamline my life very closely and plan it very nicely and tight, but sometimes there are some delays. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, welcome. What I would like to work on tonight is the city layouts, and maybe we can do it with Blender, because we actually have all the pieces. So we have all the pieces. We can play like Lego. Like Lego. Do we have consumer layer? This piece came out fairly well at the end. It's pretty cool. Pretty nice. So do we have all the pieces here? Yes, we have all the pieces. I made quite some pieces, by the way, huh? I made quite some pieces, my boys. Is loading, or they all disappeared? I think it's loading. Okay. He's loading. It's some time I don't play with Blender, actually. Interesting. So these are all the pieces that we have. And actually, I mean, if you ask me, obviously there are some pieces that do not make a lot of sense duplicated, right? Yeah. I mean, unless we build a new one, but I would say now is not the moment. They are not millions, right? They are not millions, right? We have these pieces: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We have 7 pieces, and these buildings are mostly unique. I mean, the stuff that we can easily replicate are this one, which is basically a trap. This one, which is also a trap. And the barricade, right? So I think that in general, these 3 elements should be protected, 1, 2, and 3, right? They should probably sit in the middle of the tribe city, and yeah, there's not a lot of space, but I mean, we could have one, you know, which is a bit tight. This one, right? With this distribution, it is just protecting. It is just protecting the main hive, right? The opposite. Exactly the opposite. And yeah. Now, what I was thinking is that when the village is rebuilt, right? When the village is rebuilt, it keeps exactly the same layout, right? And I don't really like that, right? So I think I would like to have few different layouts, right? Now the best would be that it's completely randomized, but completely randomized. I mean, completely randomized. Maybe the basic buildings, right? Maybe this one, like this one can be in different places. But you know, I mean, we could swap them in theory, but it's a bit of a mess because in the database we have anyway. In the database we have the locations by for each building, right? We have the location for each building in tribe assets that for whatever reason I'm not seeing because it's here. Okay, so this is the location. This is the location of each building, right? Created when we reinitialize the tribe, right? Because remember that we reinitialize it, right? And when we initialize it, we restore the whole set of buildings. I'm drinking. 1 second. So what we miss basically, if we want to have different city layouts, is that in our recipe, I mean, assuming that the number is the same, I mean, we could actually do two things, right? So one thing is to, let me think about it. Let me think about it. So one thing could be that we, so at the moment we have this, right? So we have a reserve spot compared to the center of the tribe, right? And we already randomized the rotation for some of the buildings, and for others we just use a fixed rotation. Now we may say that sometimes there are 2, sometimes there are 3. I mean, one thing that we could do, for example, here, right? So we have 4 that are the same, right? We have 4 that are the same. So these are all potential locations. So can the tribe just choose one and keep one? Yes, it can. But it may still not be relevant, right, compared to the other So I think the first question is, do we want a tribe to have different size city? That's the first big question. Can the game check the player or the team of player and make a special town for all the big group strong equals all time? It's too complicated. Yeah, in theory we have that in the random generator. If you remember, right? The random generator of events, we have the ability to evaluate the strength of the players nearby, right? And to generate an event that is actually comparable to their strength, right? We have that capability, which is nice. I didn't use it enough. I mean, I didn't use it at all actually, but we have it. The problem with the tribe is that the tribe is building over time, right? So at the beginning, is only the central building, and then it's starting to build the other pieces, right? But it takes a lot of time, right? So let's say that to build maybe this core, the central core, maybe it takes 2 or 3 hours, right? So I don't think we can check the group because the group will be gone by then, right? I mean, no one is going to sit there and wait that the tribe I just thought that we have a big issue, guys. No, our theory is fucked. So the issue that we have is that when the city is destroyed, right, it rebuilds from scratch. So if you catch the city early enough, you only have one building to destroy. You only have one building to destroy, right? And so you can get the prize very easily. No. So, or we put a threshold, right? Or we put a threshold and we say only if there are X amount of buildings, right? The tribe is considered lootable. The other way would be to provide a price, right, which is proportional to the number of buildings that you destroyed, right? And in theory, we could put the number of buildings that you destroyed in the variable, because at the moment, yeah, the problem is that you may destroy one building, right? You may destroy one building. Let's say this barricade, and then the barricade is rebuilt and you destroy it again. So the number of buildings destroyed may really change a lot, right? May change a lot. I think we need to have a threshold. The problem is how can the player know that there is this threshold, right? How can the player say, oh yes, now the tribe is developed enough, you know, to provide loot? Ay, 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 ay. We didn't think about this, huh? We didn't think about this. I mean, proportional to the building destroyed, I think is not a bad idea. But can we do it? Can we do it proportional to the building destroyed? Well, let's say that listing the building destroyed in the tribe is easy, right? Because it's just a matter of adding a variable to our tribe object. And every time a building is destroyed, we do +1, right? And when the tribe is regenerated fully, we just reset the counter, right? So that's easy. And when the tribe is fully destroyed, we use that counter to put it in the variable, right? So we can say vanquished 5, vanquished 6, vanquished 7. Now the problem will be that in the quest, right? In the quest, can I use the variable value? Can I use the variable value to actually trigger different responses? Wow. I don't know. I mean, the require variable, right? I mean, we can extend it. We can extend it, maybe. But this I completely overlooked, right? Shit. I completely overlooked. That would be nice, though. It would be very, very nice. I think that would be very, very, very nice. Require variable, right? Require variable. Require variable. But require variable. Because we need the... Require variable name, minimum and maximum. Oh, boom. Here it is. Is it already, my boys? Is it already? Fantastic. Let me see if we use it in production anywhere, just to have a sense if it's something that we ever tested or never, right? If I do require variable, I guess there are many. But if I say require variable value, value, but require variable value, I guess it would be 0, right? I mean, we need a... I think we need a number. I don't think this has ever been used. You know, the easiest to test it would be... The easiest to test it would be like this. Would be to go... to load production, right? To load production. And with items false, NPC false, and quest true. Well, if I do NPC false and quest true, I think it will fail, right? So I need to do, yeah. And then, I think this would be the best, probably. I think this would be the best. No? Sorry, why there are two variable PS quest? Because it is loading the thing. And it is pre-parsing the thing. Okay, let's try to run it like this and see. I want to see if we have one example in the database of this thing actually being configured like that. I want to see this. And maybe the answer is yes. I don't know. Could be. Ah, he's running, guys. He's running. It's taking time. Come on. He never went through this? Or he's still running? I think he's still running. No, wait. He exit with code. So he encounters some error or something. What happened? Ah, no, it's loading, it's loading. It's just slow, but it's loading. Oh yes, we have one. We definitely have one. Shield making. Let me understand what is this. Variable quest shield making started 103. Wow. What is this? Ba ba bum.
Oh yeah! This little incredible machine. Hold down. Say, has anybody seen my dog?
Sorry, I had something in my throat and okay. I think I'm alive. Okay, so we are basically using this variable in a kind of a weird way instead of the prerequisites, but it seems to work anyway, you see, because he's setting the variable. Oh wow. He's setting the variable somehow. But yes, it seems that this thing is used. It seems that it's used and actually works. Which is very strange, but I was not... It's the only one. Sorry, my voice, I choked myself on a small particle of an almond. It is always the same quest. Yeah, it's only that quest. I mean, if it really works, we don't know, right? But we can assume that it works. We can assume that it works because it's used at least once, right? Ah, we have another. Okay, very nice. Quest original color. Quest original color is probably the hairdressing. Yeah, it's the hairdressing. I see. I see. Okay, but anyway, it works, right? It works. We can assume that it works. It's used in multiple. So my idea would be that we set the variable with the number of buildings that you actually have destroyed, and the quest reward is proportional to the number of buildings destroyed. So if it's a very small city, if it's a very small village, maybe the NPC will say, nope, it's too small, right? And I mean, that village was not really giving any trouble to us because it was not formed yet, right? Okay, I think we can do this. So to do it, I need to basically have a count for the number of buildings destroyed, right? For the number of buildings destroyed. Right? This keeps account of the building of the number. No, let's just say counts the building destroyed. Yeah, that's probably more compact. Counts the buildings destroyed from tribe start to its complete destruction, right? So from the start to the destruction of the tribe. So it's counting, right? It's counting the buildings. And this is actually very easy because we have already the as 0 buildings, right? Which is the single place exactly. So here we increment the building count. Easy. And if he has 0 buildings, okay, we do this. So we added the variable name, right? We add the variable, yes, and this value will be the building destroyed string, right? My voice is a bit fucked up, but exactly. And here we put the building destroyed string, right? And here we put the building destroyed string. Yes. And then we reset well, actually this we can do it outside. I mean, it's not a big deal, but because it is for every player, right? And then when we finish this, right, we reset the building counter, right? The destroyed building counter, right? Which is this thing. So we set it to 0. Okay, nice. Nice. So now, okay, now we have it. Now we have it. It's already done. Yes, I think it's already done. I think you will get in the variables, right, the number of buildings. Yes. Maybe used to scale the rewards, right? To scale the rewards. Are the turrets counting as building? Yes. Any building counts as building. Yes. Anything, even the barricades. Perhaps it's good to test it with players on the test server before release. Nah, why? You think it will be a problem? Nah. And anyway, you know, I mean, running the test server is some work because I have to configure it, clean the database, put these things back. I mean, it's kind of. I mean, we could do it, but I don't know. We could do it, but it's additional time, you know, additional time. I think we can just have it test in production. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, they will tell me. Okay, so here we store in the database the number of buildings destroyed, and now the quest, right? Because this is the point, right? That the quest should react. The quest should react based on that, right? So this quest at the moment is very simple. Is this, right? We can make it a bit more complex, right? I mean, we will have to create a real quest, but I'm saying just for testing. Right, just for testing, we may have this. We may have require variable consumer vanquished 0 to I think for the test we can do 0 to 2. And he will say, you will say I did it, right? But the NPC will say, well, it looks like the tribe you vanquished was very small, right? Was very small. Not really a problem, right? Not really a problem for the city. If you want a reward, right? If you want a reward, you need to vanquish a larger one, right? And I think that this will not conclude the quest. Is this repeatable? Actually, this one should be repeatable then. I mean, if you have the prerequisite of the variable, I think it should be repeatable. Because anyway, we remove the variable here, right? So I think all of these are repeatable if we keep the values. So the values between 3 and 5, it will say, fantastic, it is your reward, right? And if it's between 5 and infinite, sorry, 6, so if it's between 6 and 99, right? If it's between 6 and 99, then it will say something like the tribe you vanquished was one of the biggest ever seen. Congratulations, right? And then it will give you more money, right? So I think that this will do it already. Right? So this is already workable, I think. I think it is already workable. Now we just need to test that the tribe. I think it will work, but we need to test it, right? We need to test it at least once because I may have done something stupid here. But we need to really reduce the timing though, because if I reduce the timing, I cannot destroy it. Can we lower the HP? But even if I lower the HP, the problem stays the same. I don't know, at the moment I place like 30 seconds, but again, they go in parallel. If there are, well, I can put only one member. Yeah, probably that's the solution. Let me check 1 second what is the formula for hitting, because it seems to be very weird. Very weird, so I hit like very rarely. Okay, so that formula is inside math scripts, I think, and is calculate combat, is combat something, right? Or combat odds, or no. No. Strange, there is no combat. Is in progression events then? Is in progression events. It should be. Strange, I was expecting no, what is here? I think is in math script, but I don't find it, which is a bit strange. Let me try attack, no, combat, no, fight, no. What the hell is the name of that variable? Combat manager. Combat manager. Combat manager. Math script. Calculate. Yeah, it's a calculate for sure. Calculate damage. No. Calculate. Calculate damage. I think it's calculated damage then. I mean, assuming that... it's doing a lot of calculations actually. Yeah, but why my attack roll is not... yeah, because it's just a pure random, right? So it's not really... Also because the target weapon skill, right, of the enemy should be 0. So... And the armor skill also should be 0, so I don't know why I'm having such a hard time in hitting. Yeah, because missed, dodge... You see that are hard, yeah. They are hard on the random. So there is no special logic, right? That is adding my weapon skill, right, to the formula. You miss simply with the attack roll, right? And so considering the max is 200, I think we should do something like I mean, we can divide my weapon skill, right, by 200. And then do attack roll plus, right? Yeah, let's do that. I think it would be more fair, actually. I mean, this is just the dummy database, so... This is just a random formula, so I'm not changing anything in game, right? I'm just changing it here for my dummy database. So we will do... attack roll equal to attack roll plus... weapon skill divided by 200. So if you have one weapon skill, right, you are not modifying the attack roll at all. But like now that I have 6,000, right, 6,000 weapon skill, basically I will hit every time, right? Because the attack roll will be like 5. Oops. Nearly went to the ground, it didn't. It was a box with almonds in it. Does the turret attack you only if one have found you? They have a vision range at the front of about 120 degrees or so, or 180 degrees. So whatever is in the front, they attack. I think, if I remember right. In my mind, a town cannot be destroyed by a simple player. How strong it can be. Yeah, true. I mean, at the moment, the buildings are very strong, right? And also they regenerate. So I think for a single player will be hard, but we have to test it, right? We have to test it and see how complex that is, right? To destroy. I mean, how much time it takes, right? Okay, let me do this. Let me remove the additional tribesmen, right? So we will stay with one guy. And let me lower again the times, right? Let me lower again the times to 20 seconds. So basically every 20 seconds a new building will be spawned. I mean, we can also do more than 20 seconds, but I think it's okay. And so what we want to see, right? Right. And we can change this while the game, I mean, not while the game is up, but we can change it by restarting the server, right? Without any code change. Because this is all in the database. Okay, let's try like this. I think the change is very simple, right? So we can do it fairly simple. I don't know if my character has a variable already set. Maybe I can clean that. Maybe I can clean character variables. No, it was deleted. Okay, nice. The quest is not repeatable at the moment. No, the quest must be repeatable, eh? The quest must be repeatable, otherwise... The quest, vanquish a tribe. So to make it repeatable... let me remove that. To make it repeatable, I have to change the player lockout time or the quest lockout time, right? But in this case, I think we always change the player lockout time. And we say that, for example, it becomes available again in 60 seconds or something like that, right? Now again, for the dummy database, 60 seconds I think is okay. I don't know what happens if I change that value after this has been executed once, but because I think that it needs to store the last time it was executed, right? Probable. I didn't check any news today. I was a bit busy today. Is there anything important that happened today? I'm still, in terms of news, I'm still at yesterday. I'm still at the 25th of February, yes, exactly. Okay, it is running. Takes a bit to start. Is it starting or I have to wait like 5 hours? Hello? Jeez, why is it so slow? What is it doing? Ah no, it's up. Sorry, the screen was on the other. Okay, on the other panel. The screen for whatever reason the another panel was up, and so I didn't see it. Okay, so we go in and we test if we can now store in the variable the number of buildings destroyed. Okay, from the creation of the tribe to the destruction of the tribe. From the creation to the destruction. Pam pam pam. Okay. Okay, here we are. The tribe just started. And tribe just started. There is the first member out, and no, that's the old member, I guess. Yeah, I don't understand exactly why this happens, right? I think it may happen because we didn't fully clean the. But anyway, let's see. So there is 2 buildings, right? Yeah, now I'm hitting every time, which is very nice. Because we changed the formula. So let me just check. Where is it? Here. Here, building destroyed, right? We want to check this. We want to check this. Why didn't stop? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That is very strange, huh? It's very strange that this breakpoint didn't... Maybe the building was there but was not belonging to a tribe? What is going on here? The tribe doesn't see these buildings as real tribe buildings? Huh? Is there another server running and I'm not actually debugging? I mean, this is impossible, right? It is absolutely impossible. Maybe owning tribe was not set properly? That's very, very strange. Let me see, for whatever reason this does not have an owning tribe, right? Bro, it's not debugging anything. It's impossible. No, we are not debugging. There is something that happened. Something happened. We are not debugging. We are not debugging. There is something weird happened. It's not possible. Or it's not the right server, or he launched 2 servers, right? But it's not, it doesn't make any sense. But actually the server went down now, so it is definitely the right server. So why we don't go through this anymore? Nah, it is something, I think he fucked up. I think he fucked up. Yeah, also you see that here I don't see the fact that this actually quit. It seems that is still running, right? Because in the debugger output I didn't see the exit, no? I don't know, it's kind of strange. Let me launch it again. Okay. I don't know, it was not debugging for whatever reason. I've never seen this, by the way. It's like if the debugger was not hooked to the proper process or something. There is still that guy there, but I don't know. I'm thinking why, but fine. Let me just check one thing. The asset, if the assets is showing. That is not good. So there seems to be a case, right, where my tribe does not. Wait, am I loading items? Ah, I'm not loading items. Ah, shit. Okay. That could be the case. Yeah, I was not loading items. And so the pre-existing buildings were not properly displayed, okay? So that may be the reason. The previous buildings were not properly displayed. So let me, now we're loading items. Yeah, because I disabled loading items when I tested prod and yeah. Let's restart it and see. Oh fuck, I see there was a big attack tonight. Okay, this is the... Okay, now it seems to be debugging the existing items, because actually the city is healing itself, and that was one debug for the healing. Yeah, exactly. So probably now we will see other buildings. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately I cannot keep that, otherwise... Yeah, but now it seems to be working as expected. Okay, yeah, it was because we were missing the items, guys. We were missing the items. We were missing the items. By the way, I made some progress on the card game, just in reasoning, not in practice, but... Okay, building destroyed ++. Okay, fantastic. Okay, very nice. So that works. Let me try to destroy this. ++. Okay. Let me destroy this. Okay, ++. Very nice. And this is the last one. Boom. Okay, ++. It's not the last. It's not the last building. Ah, sorry. That is this one. And yes, this is the last one. Okay, so this is the last building. So we should get the variable. Let me see if it works as expected. Destroyed buildings, number 5. Fantastic. So we will add the variable with number 5, right? Okay, let me see if this also cleans up the shitty situation that we have. Not yet, but it may happen in 30 seconds when the city rebuilds. Yup. And now I should see in my character a new variable, right? Under character variables. Yeah, now the city is rebuilding. The city is rebuilding. So yes, he also cleaned up. Okay, fantastic. That is very good, because anyway, if something bad happens, the next cycle is working fine. So what I wanted to see if my character has the variable with the number of buildings. Yes. Ah, we are missing the underscore. Yeah. Ah, fuck. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. I'm doing mistakes all the time, my boys. But anyway, yeah, just missed this underscore, right? Just missed this underscore. But so yes, the variable will be will be like this. And so if I relog my character, because I need to reload my variables, right? But if I relog my character and I go, yeah, it saved it again. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, I saved it again because when the character exit. But anyway, this is the variable, right? Consumer tribe vanquished 5. So we actually destroyed 5 buildings. So the NPC will be happy. And the NPC will say... And the NPC will say, so we did between 0 and 2, between 3 and 5, right? So this one will trigger, and it will say, fantastic, it is your reward, right? Because we are between 3 and 5. Now, we can try to change it. Well, let me change it to 2, just as a test, right? Let me change it, character variable, let me change it to 2. Alright, and then we go to speak with the guy. We go speak with the guy. We don't care that this tribe is up now, right? So we don't care because we have the variable. So we have the reward in our body somehow. So why Crystal didn't? Because fuck. Yeah, this thing that when you load the tribe, the NPC are not loading is a bit annoying. But because basically when you say load tribe 3, is actually filtering all the NPC to be only the ones of the tribe. But okay, fine. I see very few people today in the stream. What is going on, guys? Hello, hello. Maybe Thursday is a day where you do other stuff, huh? I understand. It's fine. We continue to build the game. Let me see. Let me send this URL to. Let me send this URL to a guy that wants to see what I'm doing. Want to see what I'm doing. Okay. So now we are loading with 2 buildings destroyed. Right? Now we are loading with 2 buildings destroyed. Now, if the player... let's say that the player attacks another tribe, right? So if he attacks another tribe now, what will happen is that the counter will be the counter of the new tribe, right? So let's say that now he destroys only 1 building, right? The variable will be set to 1. So it will not be 2 plus 1, right? It will not be 2 plus 1. Okay, good. So, what I was doing? Yes, I was teleporting to Crystal to see if we can get the answer from the quest, right? So we can speak with this guy and saying, "Hi, do you need anything?" Right? And he will say, yes, go and vanquish a tribe of these guys, right? And then you say, I did it. Yes. And you see that he says, well, it looks like the tribe you vanquished was very small and not really a problem for the city, right? If you want a reward, you need to vanquish a larger one, right? Okay, very, very nice. So this actually works. Now, if I change my variable, let me just test it, but I'm pretty sure it works, right? Let me change my variable to be 5, right? To be 5. Yes, because we no, we need to quit first of all, and then yes, this record we will have to yeah, we will have to add it manually again, right? Because okay, 5, yes. So we relog, right? We relog and release client, yeah. This thing is pretty powerful, guys. I like it. I like it a lot. So we can give the reward based on the size of the tribe that you destroyed, right? Now we cannot do it on the power of the tribe, right? No. I mean, if the buildings are 5000 HP, right? Or if they are 500 HP, right? So that at the moment I don't have a way to control, but I think this control, this possibility we have now is already good enough. I think it's already good enough. I mean, it's not bad. Why are you falling? You should not be falling. Okay, you fall for a bit, but then... okay, so now I have the variable with the 5 buildings, right? And it will say, fantastic, it is your reward, right? And you get the reward. Okay, fantastic. Now, is this quest repeatable? At the moment it's not repeatable, but because I think we said it is 60 seconds or 30 seconds, whatever, right? So it will become repeatable in a short time. And the way we do it is that we actually save under character quest, I guess, a timestamp, right? Yeah, there should be a timestamp here. Now I don't know. Should be 223. Ah, but it didn't complete though. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, that's the because I did it wrong. But quest scripts. Yeah, I didn't put the complete on the second one. Yeah. Now the second one should also complete it, right? The second one should also complete it. Yeah, that was simply a mistake. Okay, but anyway, it will then reboot, right? And well, I can do this to really test it. We can set this to more than 6. Or more than 5. How much was it? Yeah, 6 plus, right? So if I set this to 6, I will give the same error. Yeah. I have to refresh, undo, and then add redo. Yeah, okay. So if I'm at 6 now, it will give me the biggest reward, right? It should give me the biggest reward actually, right? So if I say I did it, fantastic, the tribe you vanquished was one of the biggest ever seen, right? Congratulations. Okay. And so it's giving me the higher reward, right? Very nice. And now the quest is completed. So if I try to speak with him again, is Hero ready? Well, maybe because I'm a game master. Yeah, in fact, it's not triggering, right? It's not triggering because it's not valid yet. Okay. Okay, so I think that this works very nice. Congratulations. So we did that. So we also have a way to reward the player based on the number of buildings destroyed. Now, going back to the layout discussion, right? So I think would be very nice if we could somehow have multiple layouts, right? So that the city is rebuilding itself always different. Well, not super different, but maybe we have 2, 3, 5, whatever templates, right? So that it looks different when it's built, right? It is not always the same. And maybe in the future when we will have more buildings, we can also have more variability. Now the only problem is that we have 2 scripts, right? One script is the one that is reserving the spots. And the other one is the script that is actually building the tribe, right? And these 2 things are unfortunately disjoint. So it's not the same stuff, right? So I mean, they are connected obviously, logically, but practically they are not. So the tribe doesn't understand that this is equal to this, right? In fact, you can have all these spots reserved and then build only a subset, right? If I say reserve all these spots but build only one turret, right? It will actually select the first one, right? So I guess the problem is we can make different layouts with the same number of buildings. And that is kind of easy. Well, it's not super easy, but basically I will need to have like a tag or something. I don't know how to do it, but we need a kind of a tag to randomize, right? So I don't know exactly how to do it, but there should be like a random, right? There should be like a random open parenthesis and then this and then random again. I don't know, because these are, I mean, I need another set with different coordinates, right? I need another set with different coordinates. Yes. And can I have it let me think about it, because we have 2 ways to do it. Or we do it like this, or we have multiple scripts. We have multiple scripts. So consumer tribe spot 1, consumer tribe spot 2, 3, 4, 5, right? And each have different spots, and then the tribe needs to select one every time, right? So on rebuild is select. Now the annoyance is that we already have the tribe spot kind of hard coded. We have it already kind of hard coded into the code. You remember that we have these spots, whatever. We have spots recipe. Yeah, the spot recipe, right? So if I want to do it with multiple, I will have somehow to store here multiple. It will be an array, right? An array of recipe. I mean, it's okay. I mean, we can also have that. Be sleepy tonight. Hello, Enceladus. Hey, I'm doing great, thank you. And we are making good progress on our tribes and the villages that they are building. Ah, not this guy. The other tribe. But anyway, I can show you the. Is it, yeah. And why there are these tables, by the way? I don't remember. Let me pick them up. Do we have a problem that the creatures are spawning not in the tribe location? Oh no. Oh no. I mean, it did it already a few times, huh? He did it already a few times. So is it possible that every time is because I stop the debug half in half of the execution and but it's strange. It's always happening like this. Why? Why the members are not in the tribe? You know what is weird is that they are moving, right? So if they are moving, it means that they are actually calculating the radius from the center of the tribe. So I think that they think that the tribe is here. Ah, because they take the... Wait. Yeah, I know exactly why it's happening. Because they take the base tribe location. Ah, yes. Yes. Because our tribe, right, before randomizing, add a location, right? And that location is on the tribe record. You see it, right? It's this location. This location is loaded as the base home if the location is not randomized. And and I think that the tribe members, right, on spawn, but it's very strange that they... So if when I do spawn member, right, where do I get the tribe home from? Yeah, exactly. I do tribe get home. I do tribe get home. And tribe get home is returning this. But I'm pretty sure that we did the set home, right? I'm pretty sure we did the set home. No, we didn't. We forgot to do the set home. Ah, we do tribe set home. Look. We do tribe set home. Yes, we do. Maybe we do it again. No, this is never executed. No, this is never executed. This is the one that is moving the home through a tribe operation, right? But this we never used. I mean, I assume we never do it. I mean, we can put a breakpoint, but I think this should never trigger. I think that never triggers. So when we destroy the tribe, we change the home. And this happens immediately. Now, there can be members, yes, there can be members, right, in the, yeah, there can be pre-existing members. If there are pre-existing members, you know, but let me do something. Let me kill all these 4 guys. Let me kill all these 4 guys. And they're all dead now. I want to see if they respawn. Because now the tribe will know that they are dead, right? And he will try to rebuild them. No, it's impossible. He rebuilt them there. He rebuilt it. He's rebuilding them here. And no, and then okay, and then it means that this set home didn't work. It means that this set home but it's impossible. We run set home. Do I do it wrong? Maybe I do it wrong? Maybe we do it wrong. I don't know. It's strange, right? So we delete all the buildings. We randomize, right? We randomize one location. So this find random location. Random home, new home, found range. Yes. And then we do tribe set home, bro. So how we can be wrong? I don't understand. How we can be wrong? Ah, he's on loading. He's on loading. He's on loading. He's on loading. I think he's on loading. So if I restart the server like I did, right? If I restart the server like I did, the randomization doesn't happen, right? The randomization doesn't happen. If there is at least one building, the randomization does not happen. And the basic home is actually, so yeah, so we have to store, okay, so this set home needs to, this head home needs to store it to the database. Otherwise, we are dead. Ah, look at this. Look at this comment. Consider adding storage to this new position to the database. Yeah. That is exactly what we have to do. Why we didn't do it, I don't know. So we need what? We need an update query. We need an update. We need update query. Pam 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 pam. I mean, update query at the end is just, oh my god, it's giant. It's just I mean, it's just db command anyway, right? So it's the same as a delete. I mean, it's not that we are doing anything different, right? So it's exactly the same that we do here. It's exactly the same that we do here. Yeah, it's the same.
Just do it!
Do it! It's what I'm doing. I'm doing it. Are you doing it or not? That is the question. Are you doing it or not, my boys? My boys. My boys. Are you doing it or not? It's kind of important, huh? Okay, so inside set home. Yeah, this is the only reason why it's not working. I'm pretty sure. Store 2db, so we reload the correct home on server restart, right? So that's the reason why we do it, right? We do it because we need this, right? So we will update what? We will update tribes, I think is the name of the tribes. Yes, we update tribes and we set X, Y, and Z and sector and radius as well. And we set om X, om Y, om Z, om X, om Y, om Z, and om sector ID. Oh my god, a freaking column name. Om sector ID. I don't know if I have to set also the radius, but I think I have to. Because the radius is something that we have in the... am I setting the radius when we do set home or not? Yes, I am. Yeah, and the radius, yes, and the radius. And the radius, right? Where ID equal to what? Equal to tribe ID or ID or ID? ID, just called ID. Okay. So we update blah blah blah. And we have to update this to a float. All these are floats, huh? All these are float. Oops, there is an integer. And there is an integer as well. And okay. So this will be on position X, right? On position X, on position Y, on position Z, and then the sector will be sector ID, sector UID. Okay, sector UID, and then the ID of the tribe. Okay, fantastic. No, and the radius. The radius is a float, I think. No? Yeah, the radius is a float. So sector, radius, and ID. Okay, nice. Nice, 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 nice. So now this will run only when we delete it. So now the tribe has a wrong location, right? So that is why all these guys are in the wrong spot, right? So the tribe has a different location. So okay, to test this, yeah, but I think it's working now. I mean, we can test it again, but I have the feeling that this is fine. I think it will work fine. Why this window is not closing? What? Shutting down, but it's not shutting down. Hello? Okay, guys. We are closer. Pa-pa-para-pa-para-pam. Para-pa-pa-pa-pa-para-pa-para-pam. Para-pa-pa-pa-pam. Okay, we compiled. Very nice. I think we can just run it normally. I don't think we need it in debug. I mean, we can just run it normally. Do you think that when I will be retired, I will still work on plane shift or not? Personally, I think yes. But I don't know, right? I don't know. Like in 20 years from now? Yeah, it's possible. Okay, so now the tribe is still in the wrong place, right? But it's because we didn't no. So we need to wait. Okay, the code is recompiled, right? And that's very nice. But if we don't clean up the old tribe, it will never work, right? So we clean up, right, the assets. But why is again double this thing? Yes, it's double because when he reloaded, right? When he reloaded, he rerun the reserve spot. Yeah, I think it's because we didn't save on DB. I think now we should not do it anymore. At least, this is what I'm thinking. Not 100% sure, but possible. But very, very possible. Okay, so we restarted this way. Pa pa para pa 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 pam. Pa pa para pa pa pam. Okay, so now it should be all clean. And the tribe will relocate. Now, maybe we'll relocate here, which is fine, but we can just destroy the building, so it relocates. Okay, they obviously relocated here. I mean, it's 50-50, right? So we only have 2 locations. But it's fine, it relocated here, right? I'm waiting the building. I hope it doesn't get created the other side, right? Because that would be very, very, very weird. Should be created here. Come on, you can do it. We will remember this location forever, by the way. No? We hope so. I think you are not fully in your SF game at this time. In your SF game. In your at game. What? What are you saying, Ulla? Okay, so now... I mean, we can kill this guy as well. It's fine. And we can destroy this, right? Which is actually the last building. So... What do you mean Arnquist made a guest account? Huh? What do you mean? Okay, so now the tribe will relocate. Now, if you are unlucky, it's 50-50, right? It will relocate here. But if we are lucky, it will relocate there, which is what we want to see, because we want to see the database getting updated with a new location. Bam, 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 bam. I think no, you're fooling your... science fiction game. Ah, okay. Yeah, could be. Could be, could be, could be. Ah, he relocated there. Ah, we are lucky. We are lucky. Yay! 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 So now a building will be there, and what we need to see that this record is actually getting updated, right? So that the tribe is properly the tribe. So instead of minus 140, right? This will be minus 150 or something. Ah, very, very nice. Ay, 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 ay. Home radius 1500. Very bad idea. Very bad idea. It's good that we checked because the radius, right, is in meters, is not in centimeters. So the set home, the set home should one location radius. But in theory, yeah, the radius is 100, 100 multiplied by 100. Radius. Why one location? One location radius, huh? The radius of this location. But the radius of this location in what? In centimeters? Because we multiply it, huh? I think we multiply it. What do you mean, Dotted Fish, with Armquist made a guest account? What do you mean by that? Radius, try bomb radius, location radius plus long range perception, 3000. Located radius. Location radius. No, I understand this, but bro, it must be loaded somewhere, no? Location radius. Oh my god, it's in 1 million places. Set radius. Radius converted to centimeters. Now it's a bit risky because okay, yeah. So this is in centimeters. This radius is in centimeters. 100%. So here is in centimeters, right? So whenever we store it to the database, we have to, which is actually a bit weird, right? But we have to divide it by 100. We have to divide it by 100. Yeah, we have to divide it by 100. Every time we work on a database. Why we did it? We did it this way because the database is used also from the web app, right? From the web application. And from the web application, we read it as humans, right? And it's easier to read, 30 meters instead of reading 3000 centimeters, right? But anyway, I think it worked. So if now I restart the server, let me see if we restart the server, right? Apart from the 15,000, but if I restart the server and maybe we change manually this, right, to 15 meters, just because we know it is the way it should be, right? And now we divide it by 100, so it should be fine. So if we recompile and we run it, bam 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 bam. Okay, it built. So if we launch it now, what I want to see that the creatures are created now in the new relocated position, right? And not in the wrong position. And not in the wrong position, my boys. I think when I will be retired, I will do mostly, I think, 3 things. One is traveling. So I will just regularly travel somewhere, you know, to places that I like. Assuming that I will have the money, but I think I will have. Or I will choose just cheaper places, but yeah, so I will just travel around. I will build some video games, being Plane Shift or being the science fiction game, but probably will be Plane Shift, I think, because this project is never finished. And third, I will play miniature games, tabletop miniature games. And fourth, I will probably still play role-playing games, tabletop, probably. Okay, so now we want to see the creature spawned in the right location. Yeah, so you see that now, even after a server restart, right, which was giving us the problem before, right, now the creature is spawned here. I mean, it's hiding a bit, but it's spawned here. Okay, good. So I think we did it, boys. Well, we did. I mean, I didn't really do what I failed to move. Why is saying failed to move this guy? Why is saying failed to move? That's kind of interesting. Strange. We will have to investigate the fail to move again, because there is actually no real reason why it happens. But anyway, I think we did it. At least we did the... So what, just to summarize, right? What did we do tonight? What we did, we changed... I mean, we fixed some bugs. They were there in the loading of the tribe. We added the possibility to give a reward based on the number of buildings that you are destroying in the tribe, right? Yeah, and we fixed some bugs, right? They were there, which is good. I mean, we reasoned a bit on the layout, but we didn't really finish the discussion, right? So in theory, the idea was that the tribe can build a city in a different way every time, and we didn't really solve it yet, right? I mean, I did some reasoning, but I didn't solve it, because then I found that problem and we focused on the problem and we fixed it. But yes, the idea would be that we need or we duplicate the script, reserve spots, right? And so we have multiple scripts for reserve spots, or we create a kind of a grouping, right, inside of this, which is able to randomize between different sets, right? I don't know exactly how to put it down. I can ask the AI and say, hey, how do I do this? I can ask and say, I have this script used by my game engine to reserve some spots on the ground starting from a central location, right? I needed to extend this to allow multiple sets. Well, to allow they represent the locations where the buildings of a village will be built. I need to extend this to allow multiple village layouts. What can the syntax be? Multiple village layouts selected at random. Well, I mean multiple village layout, one of which will be selected. What can the syntax be? Right now your script directly builds one layout. This supports to support multiple layouts. You can group spots by name layout block and then select one. Below is a clean syntax approach presenting on how to. So layout defensive village, layout defensive village, default village. Okay, I can just do it like that maybe. So just having a line and maybe yes, I can use a different symbol and not the Option 2, array based. Village layout default village. Option 3, external layout files. It's pretty much the same. But yeah, we need a way to read this, right? That today we don't have. So we have to extend. If we want multiple layout, I think it would be nice to have multiple layout. At least to have two. Right? Maybe to have 3 locations and 2 different layouts. So the players will go, it changed. You know, it would be pretty cool. It changed. So yeah. You say are the quests can be shared wherever more than one player destroy the town? Yeah, we did that already, Hula, because we did that. That is done. So what happens is that whoever is attacking the buildings, right, will get the reward because he will get a variable added in the database for his character, right? So if we are 5 people, go and attack the village, all 5 will get the variable on the character, and so when they go to the NPC, all 5 will get the reward because each one will have his own quest, right? So that works already. But it's good that you checked. Okay, so I think that tomorrow I will not be here because tomorrow we will be DMing some D&D. And so in this nice place where I am with good company, right, as you can see, I'm saying bye-bye. And I'm a bit annoyed by this bracer that I have on my... Okay, now I don't have it anymore. I will say bye-bye. I will see you Saturday afternoon. I don't know exactly at which time yet, but I will be here. And hello, Mr. Monster. You're coming exactly in front of the camera. Look at that. He wants to be, you know, he wants to be in the shot. Ah, I wants to be in the shot. Good night, everyone. See you. Bye-bye. Bye.